Hey there, everybody. I think we're live as always. So, welcome. And, yeah, looks like it's working. So, hopefully, the stream is working. But anyway, welcome, everybody. Thank you all for being here. If you're coming to this video not live, go down below. All the timestamps will be below this video. This is a daily reading, by the way. We're doing the 12th and the 13th or whatever. You know what? None of you can probably hear me. So, let's fix that and see what is going on here. Can everybody hear me? Let me know. But welcome everybody. Gerard, hello. Dad, hello. Brandy, hello. Jackie, hello. Val, hello. And hello. Cards and Clarity Tarot, hello. Welcome. Thank you for being here. You know what the problem is, people? For some reason, I can't get the chat to go to live chat. It's just doing top chat tonight. So if I missed you, I'm sorry, but welcome. If I didn't mention your name, welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, you can hear me. Perfect. We're going to answer some questions, and then we're going to get started. Danny, I think I missed you last night. I'm pretty sure I missed Danny. So, Danny, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, general card for the week. You have the Empress. Feeling really good. This is a card of abundance, success, good things coming in for you. So, I think there's like a lot of abundance and like good energy coming in for you with this card. And I also feel like this could be a harvest as well. I feel like something, yeah, this is like understanding your true purpose. So, it could be moving towards like a new job or something better. Love it. Cards and Clarity Tarot, thank you for the super chat. You say cards for upcoming week. For the week, Nine of Wands, don't give up, Devil, and Ten of Swords. Moving on from toxic people, toxic energy. Yeah, the world. Definitely Pisces is what I'm going to say here, because this is like toxic energy. Ten of Swords, like victim mentality, but to me, Ten of Swords is the end, especially with the world and ending. So like moving on to new people in your life is what I feel here. Definitely could be dealing with like toxic people, but that world to me is like opening up to a whole new world of people in general. That's what I feel for you. Love it. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, my female boss talks down to me and has really condescending nature and about her, and she snaps as well. Getting sick of this job already. Yeah, I can tell. But Three of Swords, sadness. The Five of Wands is like conflict or certain, obviously conflict. Tower. Yeah, I don't know. Like I've said to you in the past, I feel like you'll probably move on from this position, or you will be moving on to something new, basically. So that's kind of what I feel for you. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for friendship with M. Temperance, patience. I'd be patient with this person, is what I'd say to you. For work tomorrow, you have the you have the Four Swords, recovery. So yeah, it might be like a little bit of a slow day. It's kind of what's popping into my head. Yeah, Three of Wands. Three of Wands, like Four Swords doesn't really represent a slow day to me, but that's what popped into my head. And as you know, I read intuitively, and I just say what I feel right off the bat. So Four Swords, I feel like slow day. Three of Wands, like waiting for things to happen. So again, I feel like it could be like a little bit of a slow day for you there. Love it. Cards and Clarity Tarot. What does Pisces Twin Flame, CJR, Lamar Twist think about me and no lion? Eight of Pentacles, willing to put in the work here. And, oh, what do you know, marriage. So probably I think you are going to marry Lamar. Look at this, Eight of Wands very quickly. Two eights, Pisces, right? King of Wands, putting in the work, raising something up. Two of Wands, all these Wands cards, so movement. It all makes sense to me. So I feel like Lamar is the right person for you, no doubt about it. Nicole, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, and I'm super fatigued. Nicole, I feel like there's happiness coming in for you. I feel like you're just like waiting, basically. The Sun is the best card in the deck, so a lot of attention, a lot of success coming in for you. Happiness. I feel like there's happiness coming in for you. This could be like a rebirth almost. The Knight of Swords does not represent a rebirth, but it does represent things changing, basically. So I feel like there's some sort of change, basically, coming in for you, Nicole, even though it doesn't seem like it. It's actually not. It's the other Danny that I missed, Danny 28. So it's the other Danny, not the not the Danny that's here right now. I don't know. Other Danny might be here. So Danny, if you're here, I read you at the beginning. ARTs, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for any updates on the legal situation. Five of Cups, Seven of Cups, and Page of Cups. An offer, as always, same thing. Five of Cups is like sadness, feeling like things are not going your way, basically. The Seven of Cups is like, confusion about the situation. Probably like, ARTs, like since I've been saying to you since like last year, legal situations are probably going to be very slow still. Probably confusion about like why it's taking so long and all that other stuff. The Page of Cups an offer though. I feel like there could be a settlement offer. Yeah, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I do feel like things will get better. Like I've been saying to you all along. Will it be perfect? No, but will it be a lot better than you think? Yes. Nicole Long, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate talking to him again. What are his thoughts? Six of Swords, Hermit. I feel like he's holding his thoughts in. The Six of Swords is moving on to calmer shores, so that can be improvements. Ace of Wands, like a passionate new beginning for you here. That Hermit is just like looking for inner answers, like soul searching in a lot of ways. So maybe he is doing some soul searching here, or whatever you want to say with that Hermit card. But the Ace of Wands could be like a new beginning or moving towards a new beginning. So I like it. I know. How dare there be another Danny? There are 3 Dannys here. That's crazy. All right. So Nicole, that was interesting. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, what does SB think of my post? You have the King of Cups here. King of Cups is emotional, but it's like stable emotions. You have the Seven of Swords, internal fears don't exist. The Fool. I feel like you always get the Fool. I don't know if it's with this person or with someone else, but you always get this Fool card, and the Fool could represent like wanting to take a leap of faith. There is like an element of movement here, Cynthia, because of that King of Cups. King of Cups to me is like the tides of the ocean, like things going out, things coming back in. That Seven of Swords is just like fear of taking a leap with that Fool card. Romulus, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I'd like to know what Carrie's true intentions are towards me. You have the Five of Pentacles, Justice card, Seven of Pentacles. This is like a change in the situation. Five of Pentacles is like feeling left out in the cold. So maybe you have felt left out in the cold, or maybe they have felt left out in the cold in this situation. The Justice card is like bringing things into balance, and that Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. I always say that the Seven of Pentacles to me is a card of like, kind of like picking this pentacle up and taking it somewhere else, like starting your growth somewhere else. So it could be like a new beginning, basically. Jorge, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for next week. You have the Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. Love it, Jorge. This is definitely like a wish coming in for you. Two of Cups. This could be love, Jorge, but, really, to me, this could just be feeling fulfilled or feeling like fulfillment in general. So I feel like there is like an element of fulfillment for you here, Jorge, or an element of like feeling fulfilled this week, like kind of like happiness. So I feel like there is happiness coming in for you as well. Yeah, Six of Cups. All these Cups cards definitely could be love, but really it could just be happiness. Even the Six of Cups, I just consider it to be the card of happiness or being happy. So, love it. Quentin, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for weekend. Do you have the Queen of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles? This is pretty good for you, Quentin. Queen of Pentacles is like gathering your resources or finding resources, and that Page of Pentacles is like kind of a new beginning. It could be good news, and it's also a card of like taking action on something. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you could be taking a lot of action on things this week, but this is like a major improvement. So for you, I would say. So I like it. Claire, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Any chance the legal situation will clear up soon? I would say that this is going to go according to plan, basically, is what I'd say to you. So I feel like things will just be going according to plan. So if this is supposed to clear up soon, then I feel like it will. If it's not, then I feel like it won't. So both these cards would kind of represent things going a certain way. I feel like it'll clear up, but I feel like it's just going to take a little bit longer than you do want it to. I feel like I said this to you before as well. Kinesic16, hello, thank you for the super chat. You say Capricorn or Scorpio? Scorpio, literally right here. Capricorn, you have the Strength card, so it's like you'd have to be very patient for the Capricorn. Scorpio, this is a very kind, caring, nurturing, intuitive card, so I would definitely say Scorpio with this, and that is Scorpio, so showing up in the reading. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. You say, did D lie when he said he wasn't hiding anything? To me, this isn't really lying, but it is a selfish energy. It's like a card of kind of like withholding energy. So is it, lying? I would say no, but is it, coming right out and saying everything? Probably not. So kind of is what I would say to you. Lily, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for me in Aries. Eight of Swords, Stuck Energy, Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is like a very stuck energy, Lily. It's like keeping yourself trapped, keeping yourself stuck. The Queen of Wands is like saying you're very attractive at this time. So if you're looking for love, to get out there, and the Knight of Cups is like being swept off your feet. So I do feel like there could be. I almost feel like this is talking about new love, is what I would say to you. Like needing to open up to a new love, Lily. Hangman. Like I feel like the Aries could just be delaying things, or there are delays, especially with that Eight of Swords. Andrea, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I get into UCR? Yes, definitely. Ace of Cups, definitely. Ace of Cups is like an offer, happiness, good things coming in for you. So, yes, 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 for sure. Tita, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, why is he not talking to me? You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. Really good cards, Tita, is what I'd say to you. The Ten of Pentacles can represent secrets or like withholding things to me. That is not like accurate tarot, is what I would say to you, but I just have all like alternative meanings that I use personally for the tarot. And the Ten of Pentacles to me can definitely represent something that's hidden. That Wheel of Fortune can represent a turning point, so it's like just a change. It just says, you know, maybe something has changed with him in his life, or he's kind of like getting off onto a new path in life, if that makes sense. So it could just be work, honestly, with these two cards. Andrea, thank you as always. Really appreciate it. You say, does CJ miss me? Four Pentacles. High Priestess, I would say yes. And definitely, like, I feel like you know the answer here, is what I'd say to you with this High Priestess. So I would say yes to you for sure, because this says, like, you know the answer. Four Pentacles, like, still holding on to something. So I would say yes. Cards and Clarity Tarot. Thank you for the super chat. You say I want to try again. Cards for the upcoming week. All right, let's do a do-over, but let's use a different deck. Why not, right? I keep forgetting my decks, so I thought I had them, but I guess not. So we're going to be using the Animal Spirit Oracle again tonight, just so everybody knows. But cards in clarity. Let's see what is going on for you. Star, much better. Nine of Wands. So don't give up on something here. I feel like you need to stand out here, basically. Nine of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Fears of being left out in the cold, so needing to let go of those things. I love a 9 and 5. I always talk about this. Nine of Swords with 5, with any 5 to me is a blessing in disguise. So some sort of blessing in disguise coming in for you here. But I feel like you're standing out, definitely, with the Star card. Nine of Wands is my card of recognition and achievement as well. So to me, it can represent some sort of recognition achievement. Empress, moving from winter to spring, also just improvements. It could be like some sort of harvest, more of a harvest coming in for you is what I'd say there. Yeah, needing to focus, though, on what you really want with this Seven of Cups. I feel that for Pisces, too. But that's that. That's much better. Efren, hello, by the way. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Say cards, please. Efren, you have the Six of Cups and the Temperance card. I would be patient at this time. I feel like there's like some sort of wish. I almost feel like this is a wish. To me, the Six of Cups is more of a card of a gift from the universe. To me, it's not really a card of, you know, like a wish. But for some reason, I feel like there's something you're like hoping for that you will be getting. And that Temperance card is just patience. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Like more stability coming in for you here. So I like that. That looks good. Danny said, do you believe in the law of attraction? If you wish for something so much it comes true. Danny, I do believe in the law of attraction. I'm a big fan of practicing the law of attraction. As I always say, to me, the law of attraction is free. So, you know, it's like, why not practice it? But the only thing I would say is I feel like we need to take more action. Like, I don't think we can just like think about things and make them happen. You know, because I have a video on my other channel about it, but basically when we start thinking about things, we get inspiration, I believe, from the universe to do something. The problem is people resist that inspiration, probably because we have like a fixed idea of how we're going to get something. You know what I mean? So we kind of like need to be open to random thoughts and inspirations we have. Like maybe we want a Ferrari and maybe we get an inspiration to go for a walk. But if we don't go for the walk, then it's like maybe that walk would lead to the idea that gets us the Ferrari, if you catch my drift. So I feel like we need more action with it, is what I'd say to you. Purple Magnol, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How will work netting go? Very good. Page of Pentacles to me is a very good card for anything, especially a new job for sure. To me, it says there's a lot of potential. Yeah, Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So yeah, I feel like it'll go very well for you. Very, very well. Lovely Fins, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say he fears or I think you're saying his fears or my fears. Quick clarification, or both. His fear. I would say both. Look at this. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune together. It's like just saying yes to both. So I would say probably like both things here. Yeah, the Hermit. It's like maybe you are both too withdrawn for each other. This almost reminds me of like Justice energy. Like there needs to be a meeting in the middle, basically, with this card. So I feel like there needs to be some sort of meeting in the middle here with this card, is what I'd say to you. So that's what I'd say to you, Cynthia. But all right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Let's get this show on the road. To everybody else who super chatted, thank you. I will be answering the rest of the super chats at the end, of course. We're gonna do just a daily reading here. I've had way too much coffee today. I have the coffee sweats right now. I'm sweating. I feel my heart is beating out of my chest. So I hope you're all ready for another amped up reading. But let's see. let's just see what happens, right? And I'm going to be using I always forget the name of this one. Oh my God, there's too many Rider-Waite's. Radiant Wise Rider-Waite here, or Radiant Wise Spirit. I always say don't forget the Spirit because there's like another one that looks like this kind of, that's not that. So we're going to use that deck, and we're also going to use the Animal deck. But let's get this show on the road. I think we need a Bigfoot deck is what we really need. So a Bigfoot Animal Spirit deck. That's what's got to happen. But all right. I'm gonna be a motor mouth tonight. I can tell. All right, Aries. Let's see what is going on for you here. Aries. Aries. Aries, you have the Six of Cups coming up first. So I feel like this could be, of course, a gift from the universe. I always say Six of Cups to me can be a gift from the universe, getting something you want, getting something you're hoping for. For others, I do feel like you could be thinking a lot about the past over the next like 2 days or so here with the Six of Cups. But I feel like this could be good. So I feel like this past thing I feel like saying that this, whatever you are thinking about from the past, is keeping you moving forward. You have this Coyote Spirit card here, and it says, we have never had this card yet, by the way, but this says trust in divine detours. I don't think this is talking about a detour or being detoured or anything like that. I feel like this is, for whatever reason, I feel like this is talking about just running. Is like the first thing that popped into my head when I saw this card. But I feel like in a lot of ways, it's almost like you separating yourself away from the competition, whether it's in work or business. It's like you're kind of running so far ahead that nobody can catch up. So I feel like if you have a work or business, I feel like both these cards are kind of saying that you're using your gifts to kind of make yourself so far advanced that nobody can keep up. It's weird because I've had very similar messages for Leo as well, so it seems to be like a fire sign thing at this time. I feel like people are kind of like pushing themselves in a good way and kind of getting ahead, so I do like to see that. For others, I almost do feel like this is saying like that there could be something from the past to watch out for. Like, I don't really want to call this a warning. I feel like it's just saying don't repeat mistakes. So I feel like some of you just need to be careful of repeating mistakes here with this Six of Cups. Next, you have this Coyote Spirit. Again, like I said, I just got like running on this card, or kind of like running forward. But I feel like you're just running forward, and I feel like you're not looking back as well, which is good. So I feel like you need to trust that you are kind of like differentiating yourself in work and business enough that it's going to prevent other people from being able to keep up. I do feel like it's kind of like talking about stamina, like pushing forward and being able to work for a long period of time, and I feel like that's a good thing. For others, I feel like I'm almost getting like magic on this card. So especially in love, I feel like if you're trying to attract love into your life, I feel like you need to use your powers of like manifestation and things like that with this card as well. Just like the word differentiate is popping into my head, which is very interesting. So I feel like for some of you Aries people, this is like saying that anything you do to make yourself different would be actually better than, kind of like trying to fit a mold. I feel like, just look at YouTube, right? It's like if you look up any videos of like how to find a boyfriend or how to find a girlfriend or whatever, it's like everybody has the same exact advice. It's like that eventually that doesn't work, right? People catch on to games and stuff like that. So I feel like this is saying just be different, basically. And that's what I feel like you're doing. So love it, Aries. Thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus. Let's see, Taurus. Taurus, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like you're working hard. Eight of Pentacles to me is material success on the horizon, so more money coming in the future. So I do feel like some of you could just be making more money, or you could be doing things to make more money in the future, but it's like you're working on those things right now. I feel like you're coming to the end of a long journey as well. I always get like long ass journey on this Hummingbird Spirit card. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you've been working really hard, putting in a lot of work into things in your life, and I feel like this is saying that you're kind of like coming to the end of a long journey. I also feel like this could be saying that some of you could have been like learning something. I feel like that hummingbird spirit is saying if you're going through a learning process, if you're learning a new skill, if you're learning something at work or in business, I feel, or even about love, I feel like that hummingbird spirit is saying like you are getting every last drop, is what's popping into my head. Eight of Pentacles is like perfecting something. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're learning the ins and outs of something like on a very deep level. And I do feel like that will be beneficial, especially with this card right here, the hummingbird spirit. Again, I just got like last drop was what popped into my head when I put this card down. So I feel like for some of you, it's like you're learning every little last bit of something that you're trying to master. This could be like a talent, gift, skill, or ability. It could be about love, like I said, could be about your health, but I feel like you're really kind of like putting in the work. Even that Eight of Pentacles is like a card of very detail-oriented work. Like it's a card of paying attention to the very small details. So I really feel like you're getting down and dirty here, Taurus, and I feel like that's good for you here. For others, like I said, I just got like long journey. I always get long journey on this hummingbird card, and I feel like some of you are just coming to the end of a long ass journey. I'm also getting infinity as well. It's like popping into my head like infinity symbol. So this card only adds up to 7, but I don't know, I'm getting 8. So I feel like for some of you, it's talking about just like the energy you put into things and like what you get back. So I feel like that the energy you're putting into things is going to be returned to you very quickly. And I'm an idiot because there's an 8 right here. So that's probably where I was getting the 8 from. But there you go, Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Love it. Looks amazing. All right, Gemini. Let's see here, Gemini. Gemini, you have the Knight of Pentacles, working hard again. So I feel like some of you are just like working hard, putting in the work to be successful. So I like to see that. For some of you, you have this Moth Spirit as well. This card says surrender now. I don't feel like this is talking about surrender, as always. To me, I feel like this is saying, like, I feel like you're throwing something off here in a good way. I feel like you are kind of almost distracting people from what your true intentions are in your life. But I feel like this is a good thing, not a bad thing. I don't think you're doing this to be secretive or devious or anything like that. I feel like maybe you just don't want people all up in your business here, Gemini. So I feel like some of you are kind of like preventing people from getting all up in your grill here. And I feel like you're preventing people from sticking their nose where it doesn't belong, right? And I feel like this is a good thing. So in a lot of ways, I feel like you're like kind of distracting people or throwing people off the trail. Like all those types of words are popping into my head here, and I feel like you're doing this so that you can stay on track. Like I feel like maybe you are aware of the things that get you off your path. Maybe you are aware of the people who are distractions, and I feel like you're distracting those people so they you can get rid of them is what I would say. So I feel like you're just like really focused on work, and this just feels like focus to me. I feel like you're just focused on work. I feel like you're focused on like making things happen with these cards. So I really like that for you. Next, you have the Moth Spirit. Again, it says surrender now. I don't really feel like this is a card of surrender at all. So to me, I just feel like it's saying that you're like throwing people off in a lot of ways. For others, I almost get like the moon card as well. So I feel like for some of you, this could just be talking about you being in a period, going through periods of time. But I feel like it's more talking about you going through periods of time. I feel like it's saying that like you are going through cycles, but I feel like you are paying attention to these cycles. And that's probably like a good thing, is what I'd say to you. It's like maybe you're realizing that at certain times you can put in more work into your business or into your job than other times. And I feel like you're like capitalizing on those times. Same thing in relationships as well. Maybe you're just like noticing that there are times where your partner's more affectionate or whatever. Maybe you're spending more time with them during those times. And it's like, so you're strengthening it while also maybe not wasting time or, pretty much anything like that. So I feel this is very good for you, Gemini. I get like I'm getting intuition here as well, which would make sense with the moon. So that's what I feel for you. But Gemini, that looks amazing. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. Let's see here. Cancer, you have the Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like you're feeling very independent at this time. I feel like for some of you that you could be seeing I feel like you could be seeing much more progress financially as well. I do feel like you're gonna have to work harder though. So you have this Bear Spirit. It's funny because I went off about this card last night, right? And I feel like for some of you, this is saying that maybe you are going to have to put in more work than you normally do into work to see results with this Nine of Pentacles. But at the same time, I feel like you have the energy. I feel like you have the willingness to do it as well. I feel like kind of like what I just said to Gemini, but a little bit different. I feel like this is saying that you can actually get more out of your work right now. So I feel like it would be like a really good 2 days to put in extra work or to try extra hard. I do feel I am a big believer in the fact that there probably are certain times where we can see better results, like if we like double down on our work compared to other times. So I feel like it would be a good time for you to like double down on work or in business, and I feel like that will lead to like more luxuries, gratitude, whatever. I'm also, to me, this is not really a card harvest, but I am almost getting like a harvest coming in for you. So if you've been waiting for money or more finances, I feel like this could be more money coming in. Again, you have the Bear Spirit here. This card says take time out, but I really feel like this is talking about progress. I also really just feel like immediately when I put it down, again, I just felt like more energy more than anything else. Like I felt like this card was saying you have the energy to do the things that you want to do at this time. So I feel like you should take advantage of that energy as well. For others, I'm getting like, I feel like some of you could be paying attention to like signs. To me, bears really have nothing to do with like signs or, being intuitive or anything like that, but it is popping into my head. So I feel like some of you could be paying attention to like signs and symbols around you with this card. And I feel like this will be good because I feel like there could be a lot of signs and symbols that are kind of guiding you. Didn't I say this to you last night? I think I did. So, or with somebody. But I feel like a lot of you could be just paying attention to signs and symbols here with this card. I also just feel like I said, I feel like if you want the success, you're going to have to put in the work, but I feel like it's there. So I do like to see this for you as well, Cancer. But that looks good. So thank you, Cancer. All right, Leo. Leo, you have the Knight of Cups here, a knight in shining armor, someone who's sweeping you off your feet. So I feel like there could be love coming in for you. You've had a water sign quite a bit in the past, so definitely could be a water sign. As I always say, to me, the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups can just be a general sign because to me, they just represent general admirers. And so that could be any sign at all that's coming in for you. So I definitely feel like this could be love coming in for you here. I feel like for some of you, this is like saying that you are kind of moving more towards your goals, wishes, dreams. But I feel like you see some obstacles in front of you here with this Knight of Cups. I feel like there's like such an easy way for you to do things, but it's like you just don't see it. You have this Giraffe Spirit card here. It says see the big picture on this card, and I definitely feel like there is a big picture thing going on here, but I feel like you need to see it. I feel like with that Giraffe Spirit, I feel like having other people help you on whatever you're working on would be a good idea. I feel like getting input from other people would be a good idea. I feel like reading books about whatever you do would be a good idea. I just feel like there's like some sort of obstacle to your dream here with this card for some reason, but I feel like it's saying it's really not an obstacle. I feel like there's like just nothing in front of you. So I feel like a lot of you just need to find like other ways of doing things or different ways of doing things. Next, you have this Giraffe Spirit card. Again, I do feel like this is one of those times where it literally is saying see the big picture. I feel like it's saying like there is a way through this obstacle. I feel like if you are experiencing obstacles to your goals, I feel like you're just going right through them. I don't think you're like going around, or I don't think you're taking a shortcut or anything like that. I feel like you're just going to be charging right forward through them, and I feel like that will be the best thing for you to do here. I feel like small progress is popping into my head with this card. I feel like that would be helpful. Kind of just making as much progress as you can, even if it's just like the smallest amount. I feel like that will kind of lead to more success. As always, this Giraffe Spirit card, since I started reading these animal cards, I just feel like this is a card of protection as well. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's almost like you are protected from any mistakes or challenges that you are facing. So again, I feel like in a lot of ways that just says push through the challenges that you're going through, and that will lead to success. I do get like intuition here as well. I'm getting like, but I feel like it's more saying use your head is what I'm feeling. So I feel like some of you need to use your head and not your heart. So I do feel like this is like a head over heart thing that you have to decide on. So, and I think I said the same thing to you last night. So there you go. I didn't say those exact words, but I basically said the same thing. So there you go, Leo. Thank you, Leo. Virgo. Virgo, you have the Emperor here. I feel like this is someone who surprises you, is like the first thing that popped into my head with this card, Virgo. So I feel like someone could be surprising you. I feel like saying this person has balls here, Virgo. So I do feel like this could be love coming in for you, and I feel like it's someone who's just got a big pair of balls on them. So I would say probably not literally, but you never know. This is a PG-13-ish channel, right? So we'll keep it at that. But I feel like this person is like someone who stands up to you or something like that. I feel like it's in love. I feel like it's attractive to you for whatever reason. So I would say go for it. It could be an Aries, but I don't really feel Aries for you here, Virgo. I feel like it could be any sign, really, but I do feel like this could be love. And but like I said, I feel like for whatever reason, the fact that they stand up to you is the attractive thing. So that's standing out to me. For others, I feel like this is talking about work communication as well. I don't know, this guy, he's got like something in his hand here. I feel like it could be like an offer. So I do feel like this could be a job offer or work offer as well. Next, you have the Groundhog Spirit. It says, time to let go. I don't know, I'm going to get some white out, and I'm going to write in my own things on these cards, I swear. But I feel like this is really just talking about you paying attention to certain signs in your life here with this card. I really feel like this is more talking about, like, I'm just getting, like, rebirth on this card more than anything. So I feel like some of you could be going through, like, a rebirth period in your life, or you could be experiencing rebirth. I almost want to say second chance. I feel like I've said this to you before, and I don't really feel like I don't really feel like you're getting a second chance in like the second chance sense of things. I feel like this is more like maybe it could be love, but is it someone from the past? Probably not. It's probably just new love. It could be a job that you want. Is it going to be the same exact job that you've wanted this whole time? No, probably not. Probably something different, but very similar. So I always say this to you. I feel different but similar for you here, and I feel like that will kind of like lead to the most success for you here, Virgo. I feel like you need to like think about that, is what I'd say. I feel like you need to think about like different but like same, different but same, or something. I feel like there are a lot of opportunities for you here. I feel like there are like a lot of opportunities in realizing that you can have whatever you want, but probably they will just be different, or things will be different with this card. So I feel like you need to realize that, but definitely some sort of change. I feel like some of you could be like storing something. I almost feel like saving. So I feel like some of you could be like saving money as well. I feel like that would be very good as well, especially like if you're traveling is what's popping to my head. I don't know, that feels very specific. So that might just be for one of you out there. I'd say if you're like saving money or trying to save money, I feel like you will be doing that. I do feel like I'm getting a million things for you on this card, Virgo, as always. So I feel like this could also be talking about your home. And I do feel like some of you could be moving, or you could be kind of like, I feel like in a lot of ways, it's like you could be strengthening your home is what I feel like with this card. But I really feel like it's like your sense of community in general. I don't really necessarily think it's your home. Like I feel like it could be your home, but maybe you are just like building new friends who give you a better sense of community where you live now. And so I feel like that could lead to like more happiness and improvements and things like that. I feel pretty good about this for you. So love it. Thank you, Virgo. All right, Libra. What is going on here, Libra? Libra, damn it. Libra, you have the Seven of Wands. Libra, I feel like I drop something every single time on your reading. So don't drop things, Libra. Don't drop your phone, or put a case. If you're like me, right? Put a case on your phone. You have the Seven of Wands here. I feel like this is about like conviction, knowing that you know here with this card. And I almost just dropped the card as well. Seven of Wands to me is a card of like knowing that you know that you are going to get something, because it is a card of conviction. For some of you, this could be you also just kind of like defending something in your life here, probably some sort of change. I feel this for a lot of people right now. To me, this is a very common energy. I feel it for I have felt it for Virgo in the past, for example, the sign before you, Libra. I feel it for you as well. That I just feel like for a lot of people, we could be making transformations. You have the Frog Spirit here, which could be a card of transformation. And we could be making transformations, but these could be transformations that people in our lives do not agree with. It's no surprise that the Hierophant shows up all the time. Like in the weekly readings that I just finished, like the Hierophant showed up so many times this week. The Wheel of Fortune also. The Wheel of Fortune is a little bit different, but it can represent like a move away from things to me. But mostly the Hierophant. And you get the Hierophant as well in readings, Libra. And to me, it can kind of represent a challenge to traditional belief. That's not exactly true, but when it shows up with some of the cards that you get, Libra, to me, it can represent like a challenge to traditional belief. So that could be like maybe your family wants you to go to college, but maybe you don't want to go to college. Maybe it's not for you. And so it's like you're kind of like having to defend something based off of other people. But as I always say, it's like it's your life. It's not their life, right? So you have to live your own life. And I feel like a lot of people just could be having that realization that they've been living their lives for other people. And so I feel like there's going to be a major shift in general, but I feel like you could be realizing that here. Next, you have the Frog Spirit. Again, to me, this is a card of transformation. Of course, the frogs start out as tadpoles. So to me, this is just like a card of transformation. I feel like a lot of you are transforming with this card here. This card does say clearing out the clutter. I do feel like some of you could be kind of like clearing out some clutter or kind of like clearing things up with this card here. I do get the truth, which is kind of like Libra. So I do feel like for some of you could be getting a truth here with this frog spirit as well. I do feel like there's a need to like stabilize your emotions. I feel like there's like, I do feel like jumping here. It is a frog, but I feel like there could be jumps here, but I feel like it's more like jumping to conclusions. I feel like this is asking you to be more kind of like spontaneous, but not in the way that we think about being spontaneous. I feel like it's saying be more spontaneous in your beliefs, like no expectations. That made no sense, but Libra, it doesn't matter. No expectations is what I'd say to you. I feel like this is more talking about like allowing things to happen in your life and not having expectations on like the outcome, if that makes sense. So I don't know, weird. That's what I feel for you. Thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio, you have the Five of Wands here. Five of Wands, conflict, competition. You know what's really funny? I was thinking about you the other day, Scorpio, and I feel like that this has come up for you for a long time. I feel like for a lot of you, you've been getting these cards of competition and or conflict in general. I feel like a lot of you, like especially if you've been building a business, I feel like this definitely applies for you, Scorpio. I feel like this is talking about no comparing yourself to other people. I feel like you have a lot to share, and I feel like this card is talking about sharing for some reason, but it's like you are feeling conflicted about what you're sharing is kind of more what I feel. So I feel like some of you could be conflicted about it. I feel like once you do it, it's like you set yourself free. I feel like for some of you, this could be like in work or business. And for others, it could be like with your partner. Maybe there is something you need to tell your partner in love, or maybe there's something you need to tell just anybody in your life. And I feel like once you do it, you will feel so much better with this card. For others, I feel like this is just like conflicting communication or something like that. I just watch your words. I don't think this is a big deal. I don't think really even feel like it's a warning. I feel like it's just saying, think before you speak for the next couple of days and you'll be fine. Next, you have the koi spirit here. Koi fish spirit says there is always enough. I feel like for a lot of you, I'm getting Pisces here, so I feel like for a lot of you, this could be a Pisces in love coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, could be a Pisces. For others, I just feel like this is you kind of like, again, like sharing something with that Five of Wands. I feel like you need to like put something out there. I almost like am getting like, for those of you that don't know, or for those of you who cannot tell, I am a fish nerd, right? Minnow pond, and I've worked in aquariums for a very long period of time. The thing that about koi that is something that stands out to me that I've always noticed is like most people who keep koi, they like try to keep their ponds very clear, but they're always like super dirty, and you can never see the fish, right? That is like the first thing that popped into my head when I picked up this card. I feel like it's saying like you need to like let something out, and that's what I felt with that Five of Wands as well. So I feel like some of you, it's like you need to show off who you really are. And I feel like the next couple of days could be good for that. For some of you, it's such a weird message. For some of you, it feels so specific to me, like it's like something that you're just telling someone in your life. This could be like sharing a secret or telling someone something you've never told anybody. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I feel like it could help like strengthen a relationship by like opening up, or it could help in that way, if that makes sense. For others, I feel like this could be something you're sharing with like a bunch of people. It's like you're letting out some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability, and I feel like it could be very good for you. So I feel like you need to shine bright here, Scorpio, is what I'm trying to say. But Scorpio, that looks really good. So thank you, Scorpio. Really appreciate it. All right, Sagittarius. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight, by the way. Really appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like down below. All the weekly readings are up. Tomorrow, the last three will go live. So tomorrow, the last three will be going up as well. But I can't shoot these daily readings out in the living room because Jake takes up too much space. That's why. But Sagittarius, let's see what's going on for you. Maybe sometimes I will go out there, but I'm not sure. Sagittarius, you have the Ten of Wands here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is about carrying a heavy burden. I feel like a lot of you have been carrying a lot of burdens. How crazy is it? It's like this guy's carrying all these wands, and then you have the beaver spirit here as well. And this would be like carrying a bunch of wood, right? It's like the same thing. So I feel like for a lot of you, you are carrying a heavy burden. I feel like almost like that beaver is organizing all this BS in your life here, Sagittarius. So I feel like for a lot of of you, you've been through a lot of BS, and I feel like you are organizing it now, or you're like trying to build upon it almost. I feel like that's a good idea for you here, Sagittarius. I feel like building upon your challenges or using them as a foundation is kind of the message I'm getting here. And I feel like that would be awesome for you. I always tell people, it's like people always tell me, right, about their struggles and things like that. And to me, I feel like, what's more exciting? Like I always use the example of like reading books about millionaires, for example. It's like you read any book about like people who become very successful, not even just millionaires, just like anything else. I feel like that if you read any books, they always start off with like their struggle. And I always say, like, could you imagine if you read a book about someone who was just a millionaire? It's like if they just said, I just was a millionaire, like that would be the most boring book of all time. It's like we want to hear about the struggle. We want to hear about the difficulties, the challenges, the harsh times, the thoughts, everything like that makes people seem real. So I feel like that's what you need to realize here, Sagittarius, is that your struggles kind of like make you who you are, and it makes you real. Nobody really has it that easy. And then you have this beaver spirit. Again, I feel like you need to like kind of look at your struggles and build upon those things here with this card. I feel like it could be, again, leading to your story with this beaver spirit card. It says lay a solid foundation, but really I feel like it's just saying like you are standing on the shoulders of your difficulties, which is a weird message, but that's what I would say here with this card. And for others, I feel like you're just like, this is like needing to learn to enjoy the process as well. So I feel like a lot of you are kind of like learning to enjoy it. For some of you, I feel like you could be feeling a little bit defensive at this time. Like I said, I feel like in a lot of ways, if you are feeling defensive right now, I do feel like there is a good reason for it. Like I feel like some of you could be dealing with like challenges from your family, or you could be experiencing like nosy people in your life or something like that. I feel like I said the same thing in your weekly reading, if I'm not mistaken. So I just feel like a very similar type of energy here. But all in all, I like it there, Sagittarius. So thank you, Sag. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the Four of Swords here. I feel like it would be a good time for rest and relaxation for you here, Capricorn. I feel like it would be a good time for dreaming as well here. You have like my second favorite card in this deck, the Turkey Spirit. Turkey's definitely like one of my favorite animals for sure. So, I feel like this is a very good card for you. To me, the Turkey Spirit is like a card of abundance and like harvest and so many good things. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But I feel like for some of you, it's like you need to dream about the things that you want. To me, the Four Swords card of rest, relaxation, meditation. But to me, it's also a card of dreaming. I always say there's this like stained glass window up here, and it's like these are things that he is dreaming about here while he's resting. He's like dreaming about a future life or things that he wants to manifest in his life or something that he wants to create. And I feel like now would be a really good time for you to plan things. And this is why, because of this Turkey Spirit, this card says give with gratitude and grace, but really, to me, again, this is just a card of abundance, and I feel like it's saying your ideas are very abundant at this time. So I'd be writing down your ideas. I'd be taking action on your ideas with this Turkey Spirit as well. I almost feel like there's a harvest coming in for you with this card, and I really like that a lot. For others, I feel like this is more talking about like needing to dig into something is what's popping into my head. I feel like it's saying like you really need to like, I feel like you're just scratching the surface. For those of you that don't know, turkeys, they just kind of like scratch around with their feet, right? And I feel like you're just scratching the surface. I feel like you need to go deeper to get like the bugs that you're trying to eat here, Capricorn, basically. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying that there's just more below the surface and whatever it is that you're trying to experience, like in whether it's love, business, health, spirituality, whatever. I feel like you need to kind of like learn more and go deeper with this card here. So I like that. I also just like a totally random side message that's popping to my head here, Capricorn. I feel like you're like very good at reading people right now. I feel like you could use that to your advantage as well. So like I feel like you're picking up on things. I don't know that it's intuitive, more so like I feel like it could be intuitive, but I feel like it could also just be more you're just good at reading people, and I would use that to your advantage. I feel like this could be like for negotiation purposes, maybe you're trying to get a job, whatever. So I would like trust your instincts when it comes to reading people is what I'd say here. But thank you, Capricorn. Really appreciate it. All right, Aquarius. Let's see here. Aquarius, you have the star, so I feel like you are the star at this time, and I feel like you are shining. This is you, Aquarius, so you're showing up as yourself. I always say whenever you show up as yourself in a reading, it puts you in a position of power and strength. So I feel like there could be a lot of positive attention coming in for you here, Aquarius. I feel like this is like some sort of wish and like some sort of wish or abundance coming in for you, but feels like in the future to me. And I feel like some of you could be moving. So I'd say if you're like moving, I feel like that would be very good for you. You have the antelope spirit there. It says life is speeding up, but I feel like this is saying that I feel like the star card is more talking about like growth and action. I would say she's watering the grass out here, but grass takes time to grow, right? So it's like you could be making some sort of change or pouring energy, the water, into something that you want, but maybe it's just taking a little bit of time. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And you have the antelope spirit, which says that life is speeding up. So I feel like things are kind of like moving faster here for you in a lot of ways. I almost feel more like a rabbit on this card, not so much an antelope is what I'd say to you. I feel like this is more kind of talking about making like leaps and bounds. Antelopes kind of leap as well, so I feel like there could be like large leaps forward in success for you here with this card. In a certain way, I feel like this star card is saying you need to shine your inner light. I feel like there is a certain something that needs to get attention in your life. It could be you. It could be his talent, gift, skill, or ability you have. It could be an idea. It could be a job. It could be anything. But I feel like something needs attention. The star would tell me you know what it is because that's you showing up here. So I feel like you're just making leaps with these cards here. And I definitely like that as well. I feel like you're very like nimble. I feel like you're very good at kind of like making very rapid changes in your life as well here, Aquarius. So I feel like this is saying you're kind of like very flexible at this time. But I feel like this is saying you're more flexible with like how things happen, and I feel like that's a very good trait at this time for you. So love it, Aquarius. That is very good. So thank you, Aquarius. Pisces. Let's see here, Pisces. Pisces, you have the Ace of Wands here. Not surprised at all. For you. To me, Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning, getting started on something. To me, the Ace of Wands could represent like a personal project or some sort of project that you're working on. Just do it. I feel like you need to get going, Pisces. Look at this. Crow spirit as well. Crow, it says co-create with spirit, but really I feel like this is like a card like the Magician, that says you can have whatever you want, Pisces. I'm always saying this to you. So I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to get something you want. Four Wands, marriage. Some of you could be getting married. This could be like a very passionate relationship or whatever. To me, this is more just committing to something though, and I've been saying this to you for weeks. It's like you get the same cards every single day, Pisces. So I feel like some of you just need to commit to an idea you have. I feel like you'll be very successful. I feel like you have all the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities you need to make something successful as well. For some of you, I feel like kind of weird about this for you, Pisces. Like, I feel that for some of you, this could be one of those things where I feel like there is an element of, like, proving yourself is what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth here, Pisces. I feel like there is a need for you to prove yourself. It's not you that needs to prove yourself. I feel like you just will be proving yourself over time. So it's like, maybe you're starting a new business, and it's like, maybe people don't believe it right away. But it's like, over time, I feel like you'll be proving yourself here. Maybe you're getting on YouTube, right? And maybe people don't really like you at first. But I feel like in time, you will be proving yourself with that crow spirit. So I feel like that's what these cards are talking about. I feel like it's just talking about a commitment and things like that. I would say, like, open up. I feel like there's a need to, like, not be defensive as well. Again, I've seen this happen on YouTube so many times, like, where there will be someone who is, like, hated. If they get all defensive, then people continue to hate them forever. But there have been other people on YouTube where it's like people kind of, like, maybe don't hate them, but, kind of bust their chops in the beginning of their channel. And then as it goes on later, it's like they just kind of deal with it. They don't get too upset and all this other stuff. And they kind of just play along with it. And it's like those people always end up, like, changing people's minds. So in a lot of ways, I feel this is, like, there's an element here with this crow spirit of, like, maybe people thinking you're crazy, maybe thinking you're nuts for whatever you're doing in life. But I feel like eventually it's like they're going to start to come around to it here with whatever it is that you're doing. It's like there's that thing, somebody's going to know what I'm talking about, right? Where it's like they say, at first they think you're crazy and then there's more to that. So somebody knows the saying that I'm trying to spit out here. But again, I'll be thinking about this all night. So somebody type it in because I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But like I said, at first they think you're crazy, then they whatever, right? That's what's popping into my head, Pisces. For others, I feel like this is saying, like I said, Magician. I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to get what you want here with the crow spirit. So I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation. And I feel like you have like pretty much all the skills you need right now to be successful. So love it, Pisces. Pisces, that looks amazing. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So let's see what we have for everybody here. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Let's see. To the person who's asking for timestamps, this is live right now. So the timestamps will probably be up in about like a half an hour or so. So somewhere around there. All right. 1, 2, and 3 here, people. Let's see. I'm going to use the same deck, but I'm going to spread. And I totally agree with you. Totally. I don't think anybody knows what I'm talking about, by the way, with the saying, so never mind. Sorry, Pisces. Sunny, hello, by the way, and Coralie, hello. Thank you for being here. Have not seen you in forever. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. If you pick card number 1, you have the Knight of Swords. So charging forward towards success here. So I feel like there's a lot of success coming in here for you. Card number 1. Did I say card number 3? I don't know. I don't know what's going on tonight. But anyway, card number 1. I feel like there's a lot of success coming in for you here. I feel success on that Knight of Swords. A Knight of Swords to me is not a card of success, by the way. I mean, it could be. It's like charging forward towards something, but to me it's not necessarily a card of success. So I feel like there's success coming in for you here with the Knight of Swords. The Magician is like attracting it, so I feel like you need to, but I almost feel like this is saying like keep a positive state of mind so that you can be successful with this card. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the Ace of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, like charging forward towards success number 2, so it's like the same thing. Eight of Wands is quick success. That Ace of Pentacles is like some sort of offer from God. I almost feel like for card number 2, this is like payback, but in a good way, not like, payback in a bad way. I feel like we're talking about payback for like difficulties and challenges you've been going through. So I feel like you're getting some sort of like reward almost from the universe, but it feels like from like being on a long journey. So I feel like some of you are getting a reward. It could be a reward of like love. It could be money. I feel like it could be anything, but yeah, I really like this for you, card number 2. So success. And guess what? If you pick card number 3, also success, but I feel like you have to be open to it. That Eight of Swords says you have to like set yourself free. Eight of Swords is like a card of self-imposed restriction. That Six of Wands is setting yourself free. Basically, what this would be is needing to let go of any past difficulties that you've been through so that you can enjoy the success. It's always crazy because card number 3 always reminds me of Pisces. So if you're a Pisces and you pick card number 3, this would make perfect sense to me. I feel like in a lot of ways, like the energy of Pisces is that they don't realize how free they are at this time, probably because they experienced so much restriction in the past, especially with Uranus in the 2nd house in Aries. It's like the worst. So I feel like if you have Pisces in your like as your moon or as your rising sign or anything like that, anything major, or if you have a bunch of Pisces in your chart, I would say this would make a lot of sense for you, card number 3. Even if not, you've probably also been going through those challenges, and that's what they got here. So love it. So that looks awesome. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but Jingle, by the way, thank you so much for the kind words. Really appreciate it. Kathy got it as well. Kathy says, first they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. Mahatma Gandhi. There you go. Gandhi is who said that. Thank you, Kathy. All right. Let me figure out where I was. Brittany X, I think it was your question. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Brittany, you say here, does D still know something I need to know about A? I would say no. The Nine of Swords is like unnecessary worry is what I would say to you. So I would say no, is what I'd say there. Patty S says, my Uranus is still in my 2nd house. Yeah, Patty, the good news is that it's in Taurus, though, so it has moved out of Aries. I also still have Uranus in my 2nd house, so I'm the same as you. But, again, in Taurus, it should be easier than what it has been, is what I'd say there. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. You say, will I be able to lose weight? I want in time for Mexico, I think is what you're trying to say. Cynthia, I had a card, it got lost in the shuffle. You have the 5 of Cups here, so no overindulgence, typical, right? Page of Swords, I would say yes. Page of Swords is like being curious about what you need to do to lose weight, basically. So, yes, is what I would say to you. Violet and Tarot, hello, by the way. And thank you for the super chat. You say, any advice for my career? 2 Wands, take the lead is what I'd say to you. The Devil, working hard. The Devil, to me, is not a bad card for a career. And again, I have alternative meanings I use for the cards. To me, the Devil can just represent being bound to something for sure. But to me, it can also just be a card of hard work. And, obviously, if you work hard, you're probably going to be successful. That 2 Wands is like taking the lead. But 2 Wands is about being like very bold, being very assertive. So I feel like being more bold and assertive would be a good idea for you in career. Yeah, I feel like you need to trust your intuition as well. Could be an intuitive career as well, Anne. Or using your intuition. Patty, thank you, Patty S, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for love, please. I'm a single Pisces. Definitely love coming in for you here. Probably, it could be a Cancer. That would not surprise me. To me, like, the water signs do very well together. It depends, but I would definitely say Cancer is definitely a good match for Pisces. So it could be a Cancer coming in for you. Definitely love. Page of Cups is a love offer, plain and simple. It's an admirer. Chariot. Chariot is like some sort of victory in your life. So I feel like this is love coming in for you, Patty, for sure. Like I said, probably a Cancer. Wouldn't surprise me. Look at this. 2 of Cups, next card, perfect match. So yeah, definitely love. Honey York, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will we dance again? I would say yes. But 2 cards will work. So, or putting in the work. So I would say yes. 3 of Pentacles is teamwork as well, which dancing, teamwork. So yes. Mispa, thank you for the super chat. Justice, love it, Mispa. That is awesome. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords to me is a card of authority. Both of these cards can kind of represent justice. So I feel like there's justice coming in for you. Yeah, the Fool, some sort of new beginning. I like this. This is very good for you. Paula, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Why does she keep giving him gifts? The world, like, this is having a certain goal is what I'd say. So it could be that this person wants to date this person, basically. The Death card says let it go. I don't know why that's popping into my head, but it is. But the World card is like dating or like trying to take something to the next level. So that's probably why is what I would try. That's what I'd say to you. Meg, thank you, Meg, for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, I want to move states. Will this be good for me? Definitely, yes, definitely. Major victory. So, yes. Ace of Swords to me is just a win or a victory in your life. To me, it's also a card of like hitting, it's like laser-like focus, doing something. Nine of Pentacles, independence, and it's a card of like luxuries and having the nicer things in life. So, yes, definitely. Paula, thank you for the super chat. You say cards for love, the Hermit and the Moon. This is like fears in love is what I'd say to you, Paula. So this would represent needing to get out there to meet someone new. Yeah, you have the Nine of Cups, so some sort of wish. Page of Pentacles, new love. Page of Pentacles to me could be an earth sign, but to me can also just be a brand spanking new person in love, the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's new love coming in. That Nine of Cups is like a wish coming in, a dream come true. So I feel like there's love coming in for you. But I would get out there. That Hermit is like, needing to get out there. Christina, thank you for the super chat. You say, what are the odds I will get my wish tonight? I would say pretty good. You have the Ten of Cups, fortune after difficulty. Not really necessarily a wish, but it is a card of fulfillment. So I would say pretty good. I like that. Irina, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does EV account belong to the person I'm thinking of or somebody else I know? I feel like it's the person you're thinking of. King of Pentacles, Irina, thank you, by the way, if I didn't say that. But King of Pentacles to me is a card of like a sure thing in certain ways. To me, it's a card of like kind of something established as well. So I would say it's probably the person. I do feel like it's the person you're thinking of here, is what I'd say to you. Emma, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Can I get a card for love? You have the King of Wands here, the Hangman. It's like waiting for someone. I don't know if you're like waiting for a fire sign here. This could be a fire sign coming in for you here. Leo, are you dealing with a Leo? Queen of Cups, change in direction in love. I feel like there's some sort of change. Maybe you were dealing with a Leo or a fire sign in the past. But that Hangman is like needing to, it's a card of like sacrifice, but it's also a card of like delays. So I feel like you've been experiencing delays. 3 Cups, third party situation. Emma, 7 of Wands. I feel like you need to open up to new love. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you. Someone with experience. Could be a very mature person coming in for you as well, is what I'd say, Emma. Jean, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Marlon and I get married soon? Jean, the Ace of Wands popped out. I don't take pop-outs, Jean, when I shuffle, but the Ace of Wands is a very good card, so that's a very good clue for you here, Jean. But, Jean, you have the 4 Cups, Temperance. I would be patient, but I would say yes. I do like that 4 Wands. Again, I mean, the Ace of Wands is the card that popped out. I don't take the pop outs, like I said, but it is a good card. 4 Cups, trying to manifest, marriage if you want to marry this person. Temperance just says be patient. So I feel like this has a lot of potential. So yes. JC, thank you for the super chat. Looks really good. Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Can't beat that, is what I would say to you. Knight of Pentacles, hard work, putting in the hard work, and it's also you. In that Four of Pentacles, financial stability. So I feel like there is financial stability coming in for you here, JC. So love it. That looks very, very good. Could be a job as well. Looks amazing. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, well, Chris, hit me up this weekend or soon. I feel like soon, but probably not this weekend. That Tower card, to me, the Tower just like on a question, like a yes/no question like this. To me, the Tower just says no, and that King of Cups probably says at some point yes. King of Cups is like a return to your life, so that's what I'd say to you. Paula, again, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does he know about her feelings? No, is what I would say to you. The star is something that needs to be shown as well. Here's the thing. Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, but this would say that he is probably not completely aware, right? Because it's like he's outside, if that makes sense, outside of the feelings. The star card is like a card to me that would represent things needing to shine, and that's kind of what I feel here, especially with this Five of Pentacles. Like, let's say if like the Two of Cups came up here, or like the Ten of Cups or something else, to me, I would say yes. But this Five of Pentacles is definitely a no to me. Sam, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will Wayne and I get married? I'm sorry. That was for Danny. Danny, hold on one second. Sam, you say, how do people see me? What's going on? Queen of Pentacles, I feel like they see you as very resourceful, someone who doesn't give up as well, maybe a little bit defensive and skeptical. Queen of Pentacles to me is like my card of being like skeptical, or people kind of like feeling like you're skeptical, if that makes sense. It's not a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is, right? But the Knight of Wands is like someone who doesn't give up. So I feel like that's how they see you. Danny, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will Wayne and I get married? I would say yes. Four of Wands, the card of marriage. Like literally you and Four of Wands, marriage. So I would say yes. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. How does he feel in love right now? Five of Swords. This is like a little bit of heartbreak, is what I'd say to you here. It's like he needs to trust his intuition. I feel like he needs to be guided more, Vanessa, or allow himself to be guided with the Two of Swords. It's like he's not making a choice with this Two of Swords, but probably heartbroken with that Three of Swords. Vanessa, again, thank you for the super chat. You say here, will I find a new job soon? I would say yes, having a choice to make. Ten of Swords is considered a very difficult card, Vanessa, but to me, the Ten of Swords is like an ending. So it's like an ending to difficulties. That Two of Pentacles saying you have a choice. Yeah, I feel like there's something coming in for you soon. So, yes. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Christopher, thank you for the super chat. You say, am I getting the hospital job I had interviews for? I feel like I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. I hate to say it, Christopher. Five of Wands to me is like too much competition. That Ten of Wands is like too much of a burden, basically. Yeah, I'd say no. I feel like you're going to be waiting a little bit longer. I do feel like there's a job coming in soon, though, is what I'd say to you. All right. Am I all caught up here? I think so. I'm not actually sure. So let me refresh this, and actually let me check something else that I never check. And Jennifer, you say, is my Virgo coming around soon? I would say no. I don't like this Seven of Swords, so I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. All right. I'm all caught up. So if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop your question in down below. I will take a few more questions before I take off, so feel free. J-Do, you say, when do you see my boss offering me positions? I feel like soon. The Wheel of Fortune is like a card of luck and a turning point, so very soon is what I'd say to you. Marilyn, will I get one of the three dream jobs I'm waiting to hear from? Yes. Seven of Cups is spoiled for choice, so I would say yes. You could be spoiled for choice, for sure. Hadil, you say, would the cards tell me if Spring gonna get me to move to him in a long-distance relationship? I would say yes to you. So, yeah, I would say yes. Elizabeth, does Robert still have feelings for me? Yeah, this could be like wanting to marry you, basically, the Hierophant. So, I would say yes. Ninja, for the heck of it, you have the Ace of Cups. Love it. Happiness coming in for you. Just good feelings coming in for you as well. So, love it for sure. Sharon, you say, will I marry again? I would say yes, of course. This is amazing, Sharon. Very good cards. The Empress says you're very attractive this time, so get out there. The Sun says get attention. But these are just yes cards to me. Empress is a card of abundance. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. Again, it's a card of happiness and celebration, which would be a marriage. So it's not really a card of marriage, but, you know, it's a card of celebration, which would be getting married. So yes, definitely. Jenny, you have the Seven of Pentacles. This is like financial growth coming in for you is what I feel. Like maybe financial growth has been slow, or maybe things haven't been growing as quickly as you would like. I feel like there's financial growth coming in off that card. Michelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Michelle, you say a card for me. You have the Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles. Love it. This is like moving on to calmer shores here, Michelle. Moving towards improvements. And the Ten of Pentacles like could be financial. So it could be like an increase in your finances. It could be a job if you're waiting for a job. It could also be love as well, because the Ten of Pentacles to me is like a perfect relationship, basically. So definitely could be love coming in for you there, Michelle. Love it. Marilyn, thank you. Really appreciate it. The Savage, thank you for the super chat. Feel free, as always, the Savage, to pop your question in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. All right. And we are waiting on the Savage. Let's do this. And waiting. Also, while I'm waiting, if you have a question that you want me to answer, put it in down below. The Savage, thank you for the super chat again. You say a couple cards for me. Love, you have the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. This is like some sort of victory in love. So I feel like there's like a victory coming in for you in love. Three of Cups is like a celebration. So I feel like there could be a celebration coming in for you. But if you're looking for love, this would represent dating, is what I'd say to you. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, feeling single is what I'd say to you here. Yeah, some sort of transformational love. I would get out there and date. There could be someone like very mature coming in for you with this King of Swords. So I like that. All right. Jennifer, yeah, I feel like she could be moving for sure. Knights to me represent moving. Coralie, you have the Five of Swords here, the Ace of Pentacles. It's like walking away from something, but I feel like there's like a new offer coming in for you. This could be like a job or a business or love as well. I wanted to answer someone else that was in here. Christine, is my baby boy okay? I would say yes, definitely. Knight of Pentacles, definitely a very good card, so yes. Jingle, you have the Four Cups here and the Ten of Wands. It's like you're trying to manifest options with that Four Cups in your life, just in general. And I feel like you're manifesting things. That Ten of Wands is like a card of releasing burdens, or, you know, kind of coming to the end of a very long journey. Yeah, it's like you're at a period of renewal, is what I'd say here, Jingle. So, love it. Rebecca, you have the Page of Wands here, the World. This is like needing to move towards your desire. The Wands cards to me represent certain desires that you have. And the World is like certain goals that you want to achieve. So this is about like needing to like move towards something here, is what I'd say to you. Danny, I did not see your question. You might have to change the words. So what I would say to you is, if you had a question, just try changing the words. For some reason, YouTube blocks certain words. I have no clue how to fix it. I wish I could, but I can't. So feel free to change it. Pink Bubble, will he pick me or I feel like heartbreak, if I'm being honest with you, so I feel like he could pick someone else, is what I'd say there. Or he could end up picking someone else with that card. Let's see here. That's that. Kathy, will Congress approve year-round daylight saving times for... I would say no. Five of Pentacles, probably not. I don't know. I've seen these things happen in so many states, and like they never do anything. So that's that. I have a very dark outlook on government in general. So I'm the wrong person to ask about the government. Shy Walker, you have the Five of Wands, like conflict in love. Tower. I'm wondering if you went through a Tower moment in love. I feel like you need to be patient, is what I'd say. Seven of Pentacles, more patience, like waiting for things to grow. Yeah, Two of Swords, like needing to make a difficult choice. Could be like to move towards someone new, is what I'd say to you. Goddess, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Mona, will you part ways? I would say yes. I feel like you will, so yes. Danny, I'm sorry. sorry about that. Yeah, like I said, if it had like, for whatever reason, like long, if you try to type something in long, like a long thing into YouTube, it just blocks it. If you try, like if it has certain words, it blocks it. Like I said, I wish I knew what it was, because it's really annoying. That it's annoying that, you know, the people's questions don't show up. Lionheart, thank you for the super chat. For Lionheart, thank you for the super chat. We're doing a collective because of Lionheart, so thank you. Let's do a card for the collective. For the collective, we have the Empress card and the Six of Swords. So moving on to calmer shores. I feel like that this is definitely everybody here in the collective moving on. Major improvements. There are improvements. I mean, I keep saying that there are just general improvements in the astrology, and people keep coming at me, right, saying my life still sucks. I'm like, well, yeah, of course it does. Number one, I can tell. So if to the people that leave that comment, I can tell by their mindset that of course their life sucks. But number two, it's things are not going to just magically change. We have to put the work in. There's still a shit ton of energy in Capricorn, which says like if we want things to change, we have to make them change. We have to put in the energy. We have to put in the work. But the opportunity for improvements is there. So this is like going from winter to spring. Both of these cards, improvements. So major improvements for the collective. Thank you again, Lionheart. Danny, thank you again for the super chat. You say, card for Friday, please. You have the Judgment card. This is like a rebirth. 8 of Wands, quick success. This is like good news or some sort of rebirth coming in for you here, Danny. I like this. This is very good for you. So I like this for you. Yeah, I would get out of your head. I feel like there's no reason for fears or anything like that at all. Yeah, Page of Swords. Page of Swords is like a card of kind of like, to me, this is a card of kind of curiosity and following your curiosity, but I feel like it'll be whatever it is or whatever Friday is will be a good day. So love it. That looks good. Let's see here. Vanessa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, cards in love for me right now. Chariot, it's in your control. 8 of Swords, you're keeping yourself stuck. 8 of Swords says it's time to set yourself free. Yeah, I feel like people are attracted to you, Vanessa, so I would get out there. The 6 of Wands, like attention. Page of Wands, success. Page of Wands is like someone who's interested in you, or it says people in general will be interested in you. So I would get out there. Yeah, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is my card of dating, so I would get out there is what I'd say to you. Danny, that is pretty crazy. So thank you, Danny. Vanessa, thank you again. You have the King of Cups here, the Fool. Basically exactly what I just said to you. So in love, by the way, Vanessa, this would say like taking a leap of faith, like getting out there to find love. This could also just be the return of emotion, or it could be basically your emotions stabilizing in your life, which will kind of like lead to a new beginning with this Fool card is what I would say. So I feel like there's like a new beginning coming in for you here. I like this a lot. So this looks very, very good for you is what I'd say. So love it. That looks amazing. Very good. All right, the Savage. I think I'm gonna answer the Savage, and then I'm gonna cut this off here. The Savage, feel free to pop your question in down below, of course. But Esmeralda, hello. Casey, hello. Casey, I have to email you, don't I? So Casey, I will take care of you, I promise. Madam Ellie, hello. You say here, can I have a card for my career? You have the Hermit. I feel like saying that you need to push yourself more or something. I feel like I feel really good about this, by the way, Madam Ellie. I feel like there is a ton of potential for you, but for some reason, I feel like you need to like shine brighter with this Hermit card. And 3 of Pentacles being recognized for your work. So I feel like there's like a lot of opportunity for you, but I feel like you have to like shine brighter or something is what's popping into my head. Casey, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, am I going to hire the vendor I really want? Yep, definitely. Yes, this is literally you, Gemini. Knight of Cups, the Knight in Shining Armor. You know, basically, if you feel like this person is going to like help save the day, the Knight of Cups says they will. So, yes, Magician. Magician says you can have whatever you want. So, yes, definitely. Karen Waz, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Advice or outcome for David Management? The Sun, the best card in the deck. So, a lot of it, very good. So happiness, celebration, good things coming in for you. So love it. That looks very good is what I would say to you. The Savage, thank you for the super chat. You say, what sign is coming in towards me? Could be a Pisces is what I'd say to you. The Hangman is Pisces, and So it could be a Pisces, could be someone with Pisces in their chart. The Savage, I don't really like telling people like what sign is coming in, because like if it's not that sign, then people won't date it. Like I don't think that tarot works that way either. Like I know people always ask the question, and to me the tarot is better for like describing traits or like what the person could be like in a lot of ways. But I feel like it could be a Pisces that's coming in for you here. Yeah, I feel like you'll be very happy though with whoever it is. Could be someone with Pisces in their chart for sure. But that looks good. So that's that. So thank you everybody again for being here. Really appreciate it. If you have just jumped in here at the end, by the way, because I saw a bunch of people jump in, I will have timestamps up in about like 10 minutes or so. So it usually takes me like 10-15 minutes to get the timestamps up, but I will have those up. So, and also everybody, all the weeklies will be up tomorrow. So make sure to check those out. But thank you everybody, and enjoy the rest of your night.